I'm crying now. I'm really crying now. Rayn Wilson asked me to buy a cross for him and to bless it at Jerusalem. I decided to do that at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, but I might do that in one more site in Jerusalem. I know Rayn for at least 2 years, Rayn. If I'm not wrong, I know your mother, Deborah. I know Carol, already blessed crosses for them, and then you asked me to bless a cross for yourself. And you mentioned that you were unemployed, not anymore, thanks God, and it makes me happy, but I didn't know that you were unemployed, and you bought that cross for you, but you want to bless me, that I will work at the future with tourists which are still not here in Israel, and it makes me happy that someone thought about me. You do have a place for that Latin cross, and I bought it in Bethlehem at Christmas Day. But and that was 12 days ago, and this is Christmas again. Now we can see that they are renovating the floor, and this is the new stones, the pavement. Some of them are totally new, some of them are old, and in that room, which is the restrooms, they renovated it. Cleaned it and organized it, and as you can see, this is where they started the renovation of the floor, and you are the first evidence for the new stones here. I'm happy because I will pray for me today, not only for you, Rayn, just like you asked me. I need work. I'm a tour guide, but I'm no tourist. This is the prison of Christ inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I didn't start from the most important sites of the church, but don't worry, you will see it. Thank you, Rayn. Thank you for that. You actually bought it for you, but you're blessing me. So touching. You can see Jesus as the King, and why it's very important for me, because it's Epiphany Day, Rayn. It's Epiphany Day. Yay! Jesus is God. 12 days ago he was born, and that's where I bought it. But today it's Christmas. Whoa, I say, wait, I say Epiphany. What do you mean Christmas? 12 days ago it was Christmas. It's Christmas of the Orthodox churches. Remember, different calendar, different dates. Then in that case, Epiphany for the Catholic, for the Christians, for the Protestants, and Christmas Eve for the Greek Orthodox. Let me see if I will be able to enter. Yes, I can. I cannot talk there, but I want you to see that the Nativity became to be the Epiphany. Jesus as the King. Now let's enter to bless your cross there. The King of the Word. This is the only evidence of Epiphany Day here in that church. First of all, it's only in the Catholic. For the Greek Orthodox who own the tomb, who take care of the tomb, it's Christmas Eve. And most of them, if not all of them, will be in Bethlehem, which is 9 miles from here. Guys, this is the tomb. This is the tomb of Jesus. Sadly, I cannot enter with a video, but don't worry, Rayn, I will bless it. As you can see, there's no line, but even if there is a line here, I know so many of them, then I will give them the cross and they will bless it for you. And by the way, Deborah, I didn't see you lately. Carol, I think I saw some comments of yours. If you want to have your own cross, just go into the description, touch the text, and you will see information about the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And you will see 2 links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. If you want to support me, you can do that. If you want to buy yourself your own cross, you can do that via Buy Me a Coffee. You can choose between so many crosses. Just a moment. You can see so many crosses, so many evidence, so many options, and I will buy it for you. I will bless it in one of the places of Jerusalem, and I will send you the cross. This is Rayn's cross, not mine. But I entered to here because of that. Let me open the flashlight. This is a cave, a tomb, a rock-cut cave, a Jewish one. It's a tomb of a Jewish tomb. You can see 1, 2 niches. This is not open. There are 2 which are not open. And let the other group enter.
Espanol?
No, English.
English.
Yes, please. I was explaining the Spanish group what that room is, because without a tour guide or without my videos, or at least with help of my videos, you will understand everything. Then that room used to be part of Joseph of Arimathea garden. The Bible mentioned in John 19 that the garden was next to the crucifixion place. That's why it's very close to each other. And you saw a tomb from 1st century. Joseph of Arimathea or not, it's an evidence that used to be outside the city, because remember, Jews have been buried outside the city. Let me just change the lens. Then the tomb that you see here looks exactly like the tomb that you saw there. It's important for me to tell you that this edicula, it's actually new. Been destroyed a few times, but it was built on top of the tomb of Jesus. The tomb of Jesus is divided into 3. Here you can see the Coptic part of it. And the most important thing is Christ is risen. Because the tomb is empty, and that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful name of the church by the Orthodox. The resurrection church, Rayn. Because Jesus, that empty tomb, is not so important. The idea that he's not there is important. The idea that he resurrected is important. By the way, now the Greek Orthodox are not allowing me to enter to see the relic of the true cross. The other video they did, but guess what, Rayn? I blessed it there too. And in that thing, in that matter, the cross was blessed twice in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The church has got 2 chapels. You can see the light, the candlelight. This is where the gods, the angels, took care that no one will steal the body of Christ. And the inner one is the cross, and as you can understand, I will bless it at the church soon. Then we saw the tomb. We saw actually the resurrection. Let's go back, because I didn't talk about that place, because they are going to close it soon, and I enter straight to show you the Epiphany. But this is where, see, they're kicking them out now. This is where Mary Magdalene on Sunday saw the resurrection. Actually, she saw Jesus after the resurrection. Right. Oops, the door is closed. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, we did it. I'm happy. Remember, we started the tour from the other side. And look how beautiful it is. I'm so happy, Ryan. I'm so happy. You know, I printed everything that you said. I read it at my house to prepare myself. But I didn't read it as it's supposed to be, because who thought that someone will think about me? Yes, Betty. There's so many people who did it. I mean, there's so many people who actually blessed me. That is correct. Once in my lifetime, someone bought a Bible, and asked me to bless it, but she didn't add the address. And I sent her a message, and she said, no, I don't want it, it's for you. Then I do have a Bible that I bless for someone else. But you can see here the holy fire of the Greek Orthodox, the Armenian and the Greek Orthodox believes that at Easter, Pascha, holy fire goes down on Saturday from heaven straight to the tomb, and all the candles are lit. By that, this is one of the few fires that you can actually enter with it into an airplane. Think about it. The Olympic and Pascha. Then we saw the resurrection. We actually saw Mary Magdalene and Jesus, and then the resurrection and the tomb of Jesus. And we are going backward to see what's happened to him after he died. And this is a really beautiful Jewish story, because Jesus was a Jew from Judah, lived in Israel of today, the Jewish land of today. And as a Jew, you must bury him at the same day, just like the Bible mentioned. You must purify his body and put a shroud around him. And according to tradition, this is the stone, the anointing stone. That's where they anointed the body of Jesus. Then, for me, this is such a dramatic moment, because that cross now is not a wooden cross. That cross now is full with energy of the body of Jesus, and endless people who blessed themselves and their family here. Then I can feel the energy here. I can feel it. Now, let me show you. We saw the tomb. You see the rock-cut cave, Magdiminos, John without the beard, Joseph of Arimathea gave Jesus his own tomb, Mary the mother and the women of Jerusalem. We are going to the anointing stone. Remember, we just came from it. You can see Mary and Jesus, the mother and the son. Above it, the women of Jerusalem. And as I believe the one who is touching her hair, right there, is Mary Magdalene. John, I can walk back. John is kissing his hand again. You will recognize John, the beloved one, the one of the 12, without a beard. He was a child. And you can see the nails and the Holy Grail. I love to say Holy Grail. And of course, Nicodemus, who went to Pontius Pilate and begged to get the body of Jesus and to bury him as a Jew before sunset, because sunset, it's the end of the day. A minute after sunset, it's a new day. Then today it's, well, I don't know what day is today. Let's say that it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday, but let's say that it's Tuesday today. At 5 p.m., it's going to be Wednesday, according to the Jewish calendar, and you have to bury the dead before it. Then you can see here the crucifixion place. Remember, Jesus was crucified with another two, the good and the bad. It was outside the city. You can see the walls of the city, and it was outside the gate because that was the best media at that time. Everyone are going in and out the city, and they can spread the rumor. Mary, the mother, is above him, together with Joseph of Arimathea. This is the Pietà. And the women of Jerusalem, the one who's touching her hair, the left one might be Mary Magdalene. Nicodemus, John is kissing his hair, and who's that? Is that Mary Magdalene? Or one more woman? Where are the men? Except of those three, the rest weren't here. Sad, isn't it? You can see the angels are crying above the crosses. Then, let's climb up to the Golgotha. We just reached the upper part of the Golgotha. The Golgotha is divided into two. This is the Catholic chapel, and to the left, it's the Greek Orthodox one. And this is the story of the church. The church belongs to the Catholic, Greek Orthodox churches, and Armenians, which are Orthodox too, but they are different. Then, in that case, we are in the Catholic one. Before we will talk about the Via Dolorosa stations here, you can see Abraham and Isaac. What's the connection? The angel stopped Abraham from sacrificing me, Isaac, his son, Zahi, it's Isaac, and Jesus came to complete that story. He took our sins for us. The women of Jerusalem, just like we saw downstairs by the Greek Orthodox mosaic wall, the women of Jerusalem and John, the disciple, are outside the city watching the crucifixion. And if we're talking about that, you know what, let's stand, we will stand later on. Before that, let me show you the other place that the women were standing. We were there, you see the candles there? That is, according to the Armenians, the place that the women saw the crucifixion. And we are now on the crucifixion hill. If we are talking about Via Dolorosa stations, inside the church there are a few stations, and this is the first one. This is where they stripped Jesus from his clothes. I've been there only once or twice because usually it's closed. If you will be at the entrance, and we will be there at the entrance, to the right of it you will see the stairs that climb up. That used to be one of the entrances straight to the Golgotha. But the Muslims actually sealed it, and from that moment they're not using it as a door. If you will take that cabin out, you will see that it's a door. You can see that they nail him to the cross. Jesus. the Roman soldier, Mary Magdalene are here. Let me stand in the line. This is the Pietà, Mary holding the dead body of her son, like a spear entering into your heart, Saint Simon told her. The crucifixion place is at the Greek Orthodox side. John, Jesus on the cross, 4 letters, Jesus for above him. Jesus from Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This is a sin list. To the other side, you will see Mary later on, and there's a menorah in front of Jesus. The menorah is a symbol for the Jewish temple. You can see the bedrock covered with a glass. Let me just bless it for you. I'm touching now the bedrock of the Golgotha Rayn. You can see the candles that are lit from the holy fire itself. Let me bless it for you, my dear. Let me stand in front of the crucifixion area. While Jesus was on the cross, he asked John to take care of his mother. This is beautiful. He is suffering and still thinking about his Jewish mother. Amazing. We will leave the Golgotha from the Greek Orthodox stairs. And let me take you to a place that I really love, but on the way you can see the lower part of the Golgotha. Right there. You can see that there is a creek here because remember what's happened when he died. Right here, you could find the tombs of for the first 4 Crusader kings. Wow, I love their church. I'm almost sure that I have hundreds of videos of their church. You can see the new option of the floor. Remember, they are renovating the floor. And let me take you to the lowest part of their church. On the way, I want you to see so many graffitis on the wall. Some of them are from 11th, 12th century. It's strange because it's the Epiphany day and Christmas for the Orthodox. Then when I'm looking at the person, I need to see if he's Orthodox or Catholic, and then to bless him. Different kind of bless. But we are at the Armenian, then I'm my Armenian and my dear friend from Australia. Merry Christmas. The Armenians were the first nation that converted into Christianity, 301. And this is such an important thing for me. Here you can see few of the cities that were burned down, destroyed, together with 1.5 million Armenians that have been killed, butchered by the Turkish of today. Ararat used to be in Armenia, but it's not. But lately, they discover so many evidence from the time, as they believe, from the time of the flood. Let's go down to the lowest place of the church. We are leaving the Armenian and entering to a Catholic chapel. By the way, I'm using a new mic. Then if you hear that video, if that is better than the old one, then please tell me that, because it costs a lot of money. But I believe that you deserve to get the best. That's where they found the true cross. They found 3 crosses here. St. Helen was here as well, the mother of Constantine, then converted later on the Romans into Christianity. And the true cross cured a person, resurrected someone else according to a different tradition. Then soon I will actually go and bless your cross there. Now that cross is full with energy, and I really hope that it will help you, and as you wanted, it will help me as well. Hello, St. Helen. Let me go and bless it. From Christmas to Christmas. That chapel used to be a quarry at the time of Jesus, time of King Herod. You must understand that a quarry is always outside the city. You can see part of it. Then in that matter, if that was a quarry and we saw the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, we are talking about being outside the walls. The city, I mean, the church today, that wasn't exist at the time of Jesus, for the people who will ask me that question soon, was outside the city. Today it's in the center of the city, but the difference between today and 2,000 years ago is huge. I mean, think about your city 2,000 years ago. They use it as not only as a quarry, they use it as a water system too. Right there. See the bucket holes. Let me climb up, but I want to climb up to the roof of the church together with you, Rayn. Did you subscribe to my channel? I need another 5,000 of you, of new subscribers, and my daughter will accept the idea that I'm a YouTuber. I will reach 200,000. Can you do that for me? Can you send it to your friends? Can you watch more than one video of mine? If we're talking about that, if you click on my logo, you will get at least 3 playlists of hundreds of videos of mine. Please watch one more and tell me that you watch one more and bless me by that. Thank you, Rayn, for doing it for me. I'm in a really bad situation. Then every penny actually counts. I'm climbing up. Oh, I wanted to remember the Armenian Dome. We are following Jesus' footsteps now. You can see another part of the bedrock. See you. That man is so important because he's got the keys to the church. The keys of the church is at the hands of the Muslims. Why? Mostly because no one trusts each other. It's funny to say, if the keys will be at the Catholic hands, Rayn, it's going to be a Christian Catholic church. If it will be at the hands of the Orthodox church, then it's better to have the keys at the Muslim hands and not to fight between each other. Let's climb up to the roof. We will do that through 2 Ethiopian churches. The Ethiopians believe that they are a creation of a meeting between Queen Sheba and King Solomon. By the way, those are the stairs to the chapel that we saw, but that's where they stripped Jesus from his clothes. Should I climb it for you? Yes, I will do that. Wow, it's hot outside. It's January 6th. I'm sweating. This is the front chapel. It's difficult to see through the windows, but there is a beautiful mosaic from the Crusader time around the main entrance to the Golgotha. Wow. What are we going to do? Yeah, climb up to the roof. Then the first born of that meeting was Menelik, the king of the Ethiopians. He came to his father, he got the 10 Commandments, the Ark of the Covenant, and from that moment, the Ark is at the hands of the Ethiopians. Then let's enter through 2 churches, and even there are problems between the Christians dominations who owns that chapel, the Egyptian or Ethiopians, and that's why no one renovate that place. That was the first one, and now the second one. Excuse me, please. Thank you. No, it's okay. Welcome to the roof of the church, but please be careful when you're going out. It's a very low ceiling. Welcome to Ethiopia. Remember the bucket holes? Right there. And this is a beautiful village of the Ethiopians. And remember the dome above the Armenian chapel? Here it is. And that 12th century, that used to be the dining room of the Crusaders, the German Crusaders. And you can see already 2 Egyptian, Coptic. Because we are leaving Ethiopia and entering to Egypt. This is the mattress of James. Yaakov, if you are following my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But this is the 9th station of the Via del Rosa. That's where he fell for the 3rd time. And you can see here a Catholic cross. 9th station. Oh yeah, kitty. Sorry, I didn't bring any food today. Annie is closed. The shop is closed. I'm so sorry. Of course it's closed. It's Christmas time for the Orthodox. Then you can see one of the domes above the church. This is above the Catholicon, the Greek Orthodox. Most of them will be, yes, in Bethlehem, which is not so far away from here. Let me show you the church. Let me show you how big it used to be. Hello. Beautiful people, beautiful people. I love the Egyptian, I love the Coptic, I love the Ethiopians. I love everyone, except the one who is against us. I love them too. They're just blind. We're still walking, we're still walking. Let me show you where their church started. At the 4th century, built by St. Helen, by the order of Constantine. Rega. He asked me in Hebrew where he can pray. I assume that he is Ethiopian. I show him the way and blessed him with Merry Christmas. It's January 6th. I'm smiling, I'm so happy. Now, the church started from here. And this is the main street from Mount Zion, the Jewish quarter. And we'll continue with that street until the end. We will reach Damascus Gate. Then this is the border between Christian quarter. The dome that you see there is the Jewish quarter. The Muslim quarter. Lovely. Guys, that was long video, but I think important. Please write a comment, tell me that you enjoyed it or not. I really want to know if the mic is good, and I will be happy if you will answer that question as well. If you reach 37 minutes, you are better than so many others. Thank you very much. Epiphany or Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Bye-bye Rayn, bye-bye everyone who watched that video. And I'm going back to the church to bless that cross at the tomb of Jesus. Bye-bye.